Juki e-learning series, Basic Knowledge of Sewing course, Coverstitch edition. Chapter 1, Basic Knowledge of Sewing, Coverstitch edition. In the case of lock stitch machines, 6 major elements of sewing are necessary for stitch formation. However, in the case of cover stitch machines, additional elements must be added. Needle guard is an essential element to prevent stitch skipping, needle breakage, and needle bending. A spreader is an essential element in order to perform top cover stitching, which is a characteristic of cover stitch. In this course, you will learn how to adjust the main adjustment points that affect stitch skipping in cover stitch sewing, the stitch formation, and its effect on sewing. In particular, skills must be acquired to fix stitch skipping, which is a sewing problem likely to occur in cover stitch sewing, and the skills to deal with sewing problems that occur in real-life sewing. Chapter 2, Characteristics of Cover Stitch. The cover stitches are made with a large amount of sewing thread and therefore are highly elastic. Because of this characteristic, cover stitch is often used for sewing knitted garments and other elastic clothing items. This tutorial explains the cover stitching process using our cover stitch sewing machine model from the MF 7500 series as an example. 2.3 Formation of the cover stitch seams. Cover stitch is mainly formed by a combination of needle, spreader, looper, and looper thread take-up cam. The cover stitch threads on the top and underside gives the seam a nice appearance. The following sections explain through forming a cover stitch step by step. 3.3 Spreader Adjustment. The spreader carries the spreader thread and enters the needle thread to form the top cover stitch. This section explains problems caused by improper adjustment. When the spreader height is incorrect, the needle does not catch the spreader thread, causing stitch skipping in the spreader thread. 3.9 Adjustment of the needle guard. The needle guards are important components of the sewing machine to reduce needle vibration and to stabilize the position relationship between the looper and the needles during a sewing operation to reduce stitch skipping. This section explains how to make adjustments. Loosen the clamp screw 4 on the rear needle guard holder and adjust in the lateral and longitudinal directions. Next, loosen the set screw 2 on the rear needle guard and adjust the height and rotation direction. Four. Summary of sewing problems caused by incorrect settings. In the previous sections, you have learned about important adjustable elements of the sewing machine that can determine the quality of cover stitch formation, and also about what problems can occur if they are not adjusted in the right way. This table is a summary of this information. As there is a lot of information, the table will now be explained in 3 parts. Chapter 5, Summary. In this course, you have learned how to adjust the main adjustment points that affect stitch skipping and cover stitch, seam formation, and the effect on sewing. Among others, you now have the skills and an understanding of how to fix stitch skipping, which is the most commonly experienced problem in cover stitch sewing, and also how to fix other sewing problems that you may experience in cover stitch. These skills and knowledge are also useful for actual sewing work. Take advantage of them for maximum success.